I saw Matt eat a baby diaper once.
I was not expecting that at all.
Me neither.
Emma, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hello and welcome to Unmastered. I'm Emma.
And I'm Gohar.
And we are uncut and on the record with your favorite bands. So we've interviewed a lot of musicians in the past.
Have we?
Have we? I don't know. We've interviewed a lot of people in the past, what, is it like 10 months now?
Yeah, I would say so.
And of all the people we've interviewed, the people we are currently sitting with are only one of two have ever been on time to this podcast. So punctuality is now their thing. They were early, 20 minutes early. I might actually get out of here at a decent hour.
I mean, it depends on how long we talk for. Sometimes...
We're going to be here all night.
Oh,
Early
You're
risers.
not getting out at a decent hour.
No. Early bird gets the worm. So, why don't we have each of you guys introduce yourselves? Tell us what's your name, what do you play? If you were a crayon, what color would you be and why? And then we'll do a ton more icebreaker questions because they're fun.
Okay, we'll start at the end and then just go down the row.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm Maddie. I play the drums in Modern Maps. And if I were a crayon, or just I like crayons. What is it?
Do you like crayons? I don't know.
Did you eat the crayon?
The answer is yes, I like crayons.
If you were a crayon, what color would you be and why?
Okay. If I were a crayon, and I'm glad we're all saying crayon and not crayon.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there.
Tomato.
I would be sky blue.
Sky blue.
Yeah.
All right.
So you'd have to buy like the 32 pack or the 64, whatever that one comes in.
You're like special, like limited.
Yeah, you gotta go to Costco to get you.
Yeah, so Matt has like DLC aftermarket parts on your crayon.
Yeah.
He's trying to make money.
I'm Pantone 125C.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's the designer in me.
Are you a designer?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. How'd you start doing that? What do you do? Wait.
I went to college for that.
Oh, no way. Right on.
Yeah.
All
do you
of
do
our
like
artwork? He doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you start doing like do you do interior design or like fashion design?
Oh, no, not interiors. No, graphic design.
Graphic design.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
But I'm starting, who knows? I'm a little fashionista.
I know. He was in here trying on tuxedos, like
Yeah,
those suit jackets.
Let the record show Matt looks great.
Yeah. Maybe I'll video so we can see how I look.
You can just focus it on you and just be like, hey, I'm here. So wait, why do you pick sky blue?
Well, because when I was... The only time I had crayons in my life, my favorite color was sky blue.
Okay.
So you're just taking me back to when my favorite color was sky blue. It's not anymore. It's not my favorite color anymore, but if I were a crayon, it would be my favorite color.
What's your favorite color now?
Whoa.
I actually don't have a favorite color.
Did we lose you there?
Because if he, in the hypothetical situation in which he was a crayon,
I'm like
his
7.
favorite color is sky blue. So it's like an alter ego now.
That's not your color. That's your favorite color.
Well,
as a crayon.
I don't use crayons anymore. So I'm putting myself back in the 7-year-old like state, you know.
So when you're 7, your favorite crayon is baby blue.
Sky blue.
Sky blue.
Get it right.
Okay. Big difference. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to psychoanalyze anything like that.
I mean, I encourage it.
Well, okay, do you know?
Huh.
There were a few questions
before the crayon. So,
question.
what is your name and what do you play?
Shit. My name's Trevor, and I sing in the band Modern Maps.
You play the vocals.
I play the vocal cords.
Wow, I've never heard it that way.
He plays the pipes.
The vocals. I'm the lead starring frontman.
You're like, I play the throat.
I am the face of this project.
I'm the alter tenor in the band, or
I don't
know anything about
music. None of us do.
Probably just sounds like
We're just a rock band, garage band. If I was a crayon, I'd probably be a melted one.
But what color?
We don't want to know why melted first.
Because I would be able to get into vaults easy and steal money.
But you couldn't grasp
Is
it.
this crayon alive?
Well, because then... Well, here's the thing. If I was a crayon, I'd be able to melt and harden easily.
At will.
At will.
So this crayon,
This is something you can control the temperature around
it
you.
has
Okay.
superpowers.
Exactly. So
Okay.
if I... then I can go into a vault, get all the gold to just fall down the shelves onto me and then harden so it's all just crisp.
Then you turn into gold crayon.
See,
But
I'm
you
an
didn't-
ever-changing crayon.
You didn't enter as gold, but you come out gold.
I think it's a metaphor for everybody, really.
Yeah.
Anyways, Maitland.
I'm just like jaw dropped here, like really
Really set a bar.
concentrating. A gold bar, apparently.
Jeez.
Lots of them.
Maitland, guitar, purple.
Music videos.
Why
That was
purple?
Very straightforward.
I had to make up for all that lost time, you know.
Yeah.
We have nothing but time.
Why purple? I don't know. I think it's just
You don't have to explain yourself.
okay. Yeah,
I love purple also.
yeah. I love all things purple. I think Donatello was my favorite Ninja Turtle.
I've never seen the Ninja Turtles.
Neither have
Oh.
I, but I'm gonna act like I did.
Yeah, only like the original. I don't know.
The cartoon.
None of that
Yeah, the
remakes.
cartoon,
None of
yeah.
those remakes
No.
shenanigans.
No, the live action remakes are really weird.
Check this
Yeah.
out, though.
They look goofy.
To bridge the gap, and I'm getting crumbs all over this place. I'm
He's
sorry.
eating these pastries that
Yeah.
Gohar's mom made for us that taste so
I
good.
think I'm on my third or fourth.
He almost dropped it, but he caught it. And now there's crumbs everywhere.
I have to clean up after this. Be careful.
I'll stay late with you.
Just get rats just like in here.
I'll help us clean.
Imagine we're sitting here, we just like hear a scurry. Like, there's just some rats in here.
Just all around me. What were we talking
Rat
about?
King. You were trying to bridge a gap of some
Oh.
sort.
The Ninja Turtles live on tour.
Oh,
Out of their
yes.
shell tour.
What?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we were in a thrift store the other day and we found a VHS of
Mm.
this, he saw the picture. It was like this Ninja Turtles out of their shell. It's like a live act, like people in Ninja Turtle costumes
From the '90s movie.
doing a world tour and playing like Ninja Turtle songs with like real instruments and shit.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a musical, it was like people dressed as Ninja Turtles
Oh.
playing music.
Yeah, it was a band of
yeah,
Ninja
It was
Turtles.
like they had guitars.
But
and
then
they
like
play,
dancing
really
pizza guys would
cheesy
come out and
music.
like do pirouettes.
So the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles
Ballerina
were
pizza
the
guys.
musicians?
Yeah, they were the band.
Whoa.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
Wow.
like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It would have been really dope if like the pizza guys with the pirouettes like went out into the crowd and gave
Oh my
people
god, I think
pizza.
they did.
Oh my
They got
God.
down the aisle, I swear.
It's like a big kid show. It's like the Wiggles.
Yeah.
It was just like a
That's what it
full
was.
crowd of kids.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
it's
a normal
kids.
band.
It wasn't like
I
adults.
thought it was like a normal band.
I like
Well,
it is,
I was
though.
picturing
There's,
like the
drama.
Will Turn with like Ninja Turtles and like grown adults.
It's like House of Blues with Ninja Turtles, and maybe even bigger.
But kids go.
Yeah, it was like a big.
They were like
stadium.
stadiums.
But like kids.
Yeah, but it was like a full pageantry show
Yeah.
with like huge sets that change,
Mhm.
and then like videos come down, and it's like this huge theatrical thing. It's insane.
It was super
I
insane.
don't know why that never became. I mean, I know why. It's terrible, but-
I
It's
just don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Everyone's just like eating their pastries,
Like-
just like enjoying it, like eyeing at them. Here we go.
Oh, but to add on to that, this is so anticlimactic. We got home and it was the wrong VHS in the case.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, so wait, you didn't even watch anything?
We ended up going on YouTube and they have the whole thing on there. So go to YouTube, check out the
Wait.
whole.
So what was on the VHS at home?
What was it? It was a different movie.
I think it was just an episode of Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, it was.
I guess someone just like swapped it out.
What of like the cartoon show?
Still Ninja
Bad
Turtles
episode.
though.
But you guys went on YouTube and ended up finding what it was
Yeah.
supposed to be. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Like Goodwill or something.
We didn't watch the whole thing.
How long was
We
it?
honestly tried. It was really like hour 40. It was like
Oh,
a full
jeez.
length like
Yeah.
tour documentary.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, have you ever seen Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Just imagine that with like Ninja Turtles.
I almost wore my Spinal Tap t-shirt today.
Oh
Big
man.
mistake.
Missed the mark. It's okay, you guys are matching now. You're both wearing
I
stripes.
know, we wore jerseys
Oh, yeah.
today.
Everyone's feeling that striped mood.
Yeah, me too. I'm also wearing stripes.
Wink, wink. Side eye.
No, people will know. We're gonna take a Polaroid of you guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm like loving these pastries. I can't even like, mind
Should I go
blown.
home with an empty plate?
You might end up going home with an empty plate. I wish all of you could try these pastries. Here we go.
It's gonna be the next 40 minutes of us chewing.
Just chewing. Here, if you had to eat one meal every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Usually be on the breakfast menu.
One meal. You didn't get a whole day. You can put it as like a dessert.
One meal every day?
Correct.
One meal for the rest of your life. What would it be?
Take your time, guys.
Well,
It just sounds like he's about to answer something.
You look like you've got a thought in your head, but you just don't know if you should say it
okay,
out loud.
so I've been vegetarian lately, but my grandma's meatballs. If it was like, I can only choose one
Are you
thing.
sure though? Because like every time you do that, you
I
come
get too
home,
meaty.
you get a meat. What is it?
I get meat sweats.
Meat sweats.
What? Is that a
You're
thing?
just always like,
Oh. I just feel like my meatballs with my grandma. She's like from Italy. She's super Italian.
Oh, no
lady.
way.
Yeah, so we make like.
I like how you said from Italy, super Italian.
Does she do the whole, like, the hand gesture thing?
She does the hand gesture thing sometimes. She's very loud. Very, I don't know. Italian woman, beautiful woman. So we make meatballs, and of course, I just eat too much, and I'm so meaty. They're just full of meat.
I get it. My great-grandma, she used to make, we'd call it, like, Nanny's spaghetti. We called her Nanny. And so it would just be, like, the same thing. It would have meatballs and sausages in it. And I'm just like, oh my god,
Yeah,
like, it's so good.
You stay in bed.
You do. You just, like,
Yeah.
end up in a food coma for,
I
like...
just not have had good meatballs
You
ever
don't
in my
like
life.
Oh no. Have you had? You probably had like those like. There's like I think I don't know. There's like meatballs, and then there's like meatballs. There's like the little Swedish ones.
completely different.
Swedish meatballs are really good, though.
I
Yeah,
love them,
Swedish
too.
meatballs.
We were supposed to go to IKEA yesterday.
You
We
supposed
got-
to do that?
I know.
Should we field trip it to IKEA?
Damn, we all live next to each other, so yeah, we're going to IKEA.
Oh my god, just
Yeah,
run
we go
through the
there
store.
Just for the meatballs occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
Just go
The
there
food
for
court
lunch?
there is like really good. Are we talking about the one in Burbank? Because I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
It's super big now.
It's huge.
And it's cheap.
I know Matt's
Yeah.
been
Like,
thinking about
you
food,
know-
and he's like a foodie guy, so I'm waiting to hear what he's got to say.
Oh yeah, what's your?
I would probably just do like watermelon every
Wait, that's
Every
it?
day.
That's it, just watermelon.
Yeah. Well, wait. Can I package like a bunch of different
Yeah,
fruits?
go
and-
for it.
Okay, I'll get just like a fruit platter: oranges,
Oh
Oh my
watermelon.
god, we usually ask people,
grapes.
like, what would be in your fruit salad, so, and everyone's always said, I don't eat fruit. You would have been the perfect person
Oh,
for
yeah.
that
Like,
question.
nothing
Okay,
else
so
but
just a bunch of
fruit.
fruit
Really?
for sure. Yeah.
Are you a fan of, like, what's the weirdest
Oh.
fruit
The weirdest fruit
that
that
you've,
I've
like, eaten and enjoyed?
I haven't gotten too crazy. Like,
With fruit lately.
the craziest fruit I've eaten.
Have you had a jackfruit?
Yeah. Okay, that's probably maybe
So-
the craziest.
He's always asking like what people are eating and stuff. So
Oh, have you had durian?
No.
What's that?
It's like that.
Oh, I heard that was gross.
Yeah, South Asian fruit that is like you're not allowed. It's like illegal to open it on public transportation because
Wait,
it smells so
what?
bad.
Oh my
It smells
god.
like a dumpster. Really? Like there's signs that say like no durian
are you
on
serious?
like buses and subways.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah. And
No
you
durian.
open it and it smells like a 24-hour fitness.
Well, why do people eat it?
Because I guess it doesn't taste as bad as it smells.
No, I think it tastes just as bad as it smells.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Doesn't jackfruit smell
I
bad,
don't
though, too?
I don't know. I've never had like jackfruit from the source. I've only
Really?
I've
well,
only
let
had-
me tell you.
She bought a whole jackfruit.
Yeah, jackfruits are really fun. You know why?
I was at a barbecue and someone, like, made, like,
Pulled pork.
pulled pork out of
Yeah.
jackfruit. Does that even...
carnitas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does that even taste
Yeah.
good? Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so
See,
confused.
that's what I thought you were gonna say. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
The jackfruit is like this giant
So much shit like that, you know.
fruit and it's super spiky all around. And
That's
Mhm.
what those things are.
I've seen it on YouTube.
and they cut it.
Yeah.
You have to wait for it to get all brown and gross, but it's super fragrant.
Well, it just means it's right.
yeah. And so when you cut into it, it's like very
But bubble gum.
It's no like
Bubble gum.
That's what it tastes like.
It tastes like bubble gum?
Yeah, it
Then
does.
how do they turn into pulled
That's how
pork?
people describe it.
Yeah,
Really?
people describe it.
No, it's
as
just what you
tasting-
marinated
it's like-
in to get it.
It tastes like all the tropical fruits combined, like pineapple, mango, whatnot. It tastes
Yeah.
like that. But when you cut into it, the seeds have this like
Explosion of flavor.
no. What I'm trying to say is really sticky inside. So you have to use like a knife, a really sharp knife that you don't mind ruining because of all the stickiness in there. You have to like use gloves because you're not going to be able to, get that out of your hands for the next couple of days.
Are you serious?
But it's totally worth it because like that huge fruit, it has the little like meats in it, and then the seeds inside, and you can. It's really good, guys.
It seems like it's trying to do everything it can to have you not eat it.
Yes.
Maybe
It's
that's
totally-
his like defense mechanism.
Every rose has its
forbidden
thorn.
fruit. Yeah, oh man. Oh,
Jackfruit's
man.
got a shit ton of them.
Wow.
There's actually a market across the street that sells them for like 89 cents a pound, but you have to buy it in its entirety, so it's like
wow.
15 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cheaper than Sprouts.
Uh-huh.
I was literally just at Sprouts for like 3 hours the other day, just like grocery shopping.
Oh, I love that place. That's my favorite store.
I loved it too. I'm
Yeah.
moving and there's not a Sprouts near me where I'm moving, and I'm like, this
That
is
sucks.
really tragic.
Is there a Trader Joe's?
Yes, there's a Trader Joe's and a Whole Foods, but
Even
I don't
better.
know. My heart is with Sprouts for many reasons. I don't know. I just like it in there.
I
Anyway,
feel like having the trifecta is too much.
too powerful.
Too powerful.
Too powerful.
You'll
Too much
lose your damn
kombucha
mind.
on one
Yeah.
corner
Oh
as I sip on my kombucha. Okay, do you want to answer the question or should we just?
I don't know. I'm
I forgot what the question
Jackfruit.
If you could have a meal
is.
for,
For the rest of your
We're still on that.
I think that's what it was.
We're gonna get nowhere with this, guys.
I'm pretty sure Trevor had like 5 more pieces of pastry by the time we finished this question.
You guys are probably hearing my chair squeak.
That's what you should have said. Is those pastries?
Yeah.
Not a lot of protein in this though.
All right.
Just
You just said for the rest of your life. You didn't say it needs to be sustainable. If it's a short life, it's a short life.
just nutrient deficient.
I'm gonna die next week. I'm gonna eat as much jackfruit as I want.
I love it.
All right, let's actually dive into you guys as a band now that we. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Let's go into how we know each other, because that's how I like to start these. So
I'm gonna be
actually,
telling this story for the
Emma,
rest
you
of our
were there
fucking
too.
lives, dude.
I was there.
Emma was there. We went to see La Bouquet's show. Lost Boy Crow was opening, and you guys were the first opening act
Nice.
at the Hi Hat.
That was my first time at the hi-hat. I really liked it. I
Yeah,
love
That's
like
the best.
I really like Highland Park because like I went early with my mom and we just like we went to Donut Friend. We got like mac and
Holy
cheese.
crap! Your mom was there.
My mom has a picture with you and
With me?
with you and Brian, and she's just like sandwiched in between the two of
I
you.
remember this.
And everyone like
It's real.
it's so funny because my mom looks so happy and the rest of everyone just looks really faded. Like just, I'm sure that's not the case, but like
That's so
it
great.
was just so random. My mom was just like, I want pictures with people. And I was like, what? And she literally grabbed Brian, and I think you were walking by, and she's
Yeah.
like, picture. And we were just like, okay. But we went to Highland Park early, and I like Highland Park.
I
I,
love
think
it.
it's
It's
like,
great.
Yeah, it's cool.
That was our second show. At that point, we played 3.
that's it?
The hi-hat.
I was
No,
at,
no, no.
Oh,
total.
I thought you meant total. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I was at the one after that too.
Yeah.
I came just for you guys and then dipped.
I was like,
Oh, sick.
I like love. It's bittersweet. Like I love hearing that. Selfishly, I love hearing that.
I would have loved to stay because I love Common Ground Records. I've went to their house shows so many times before.
Yeah, they're rad. But
And
the love was
Brittany is very, very nice. I freaking love her.
fun.
But I was gonna go see Lumen and La Bouquet,
Yeah.
so
Right, you had to.
bye.
You had to. But,
Bye.
yeah.
Anyway, we met you guys at your show, which was super great, by the way. Like, that was a really great show. I really liked your guys' vibe.
I
You were
really
wearing
like the
this
lights,
the
too.
trench coat. We gotta love the
Oh,
trench
yeah.
coat.
I bought that on the way to the show.
Did you really?
I did.
What made you decide to do that?
We just stopped at a Goodwill on the way to the
That was
show.
that show.
You literally just found it at a Goodwill
Yeah.
and just wore
Yeah,
it?
it was like $8.
Wow. Man, that's honestly, that's the most LA shit I've ever heard. Just stops at the Goodwill on my way to the gig in Highland Park at the hi-hat with the alcohol.
Yeah.
Got a black trench coat. Perfect. Fit the aesthetic.
we practiced way out in the desert. I don't know why I was really saying that. There was a Goodwill on the way. But
What?
Yeah.
The desert? You guys...
Practice?
What? You gotta emphasize on what that meant.
Just say that and leave it.
Just drop it.
We
Go.
just-
Practice way out in the desert.
I'm not telling you what, but we
We
practiced
practice in
stuff out there.
submarine.
That sounds so suspicious.
He calls it the desert. It's Riverside. It's
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't know.
Y'all
why-
really gonna call where I went to high school the desert?
I don't know why he does that. I can't stand it because that's where I grew up and nobody calls it that.
Literally, that's the IE. That's where
Literally
parties are
nobody calls it
popping.
Where did you
Nobody
go?
That's
calls
not
that.
the
I grew up
desert.
in Oregon, so I grew up in like
Compared
there's
to Oregon, I
there's
guess.
town, there's the city, there's the desert, there's the mountains, there's the coast.
Okay, well,
you know,
Los
Riverside
Angeles
is not
practically
the
a desert,
desert.
so-
It's literally
It
the
would-
valley.
Without,
It's yeah.
okay, well,
Know. is like on the way to the desert, but it's not the desert.
we practiced towards the desert. I don't know. I
That's
don't
like
know
saying
why-
like yes, I face west when I play guitar every time.
But yeah, I don't know why why I brought that up. That's irrelevant.
I'm halfway between here and Riverside, so I'm like
Oh, me too.
The half. Yeah, where?
I'm not gonna disclose that information now. I'm in Ontario right now.
I'm in Chino Hills, so I'm
Oh, okay.
literally like right across.
That's dope.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, cool, and I'm here, so.
Small
And
world, you know?
And then I also grew up in Riverside too.
Do you really?
Yeah, well,
Right
around
on.
there, Colton. I shouldn't say that.
It's okay, the 3 people who listen to this.
3,000 Modern Maps fans.
The 3,000 Modern Maps fans. Hey. So how did you guys like that show? I guess you were talking about that, and then we went way off topic.
Lobby K show.
that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about?
Yeah.
That show was
That's
amazing.
not what show was amazing.
We played that one?
Yeah.
For some reason, I just remember being there.
Right.
Like,
It's great.
Well,
Lobby
your
K was
set
that
was
good.
pretty short, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why we had to lengthen it
We
up.
didn't even.
We keep getting that.
Get a line check?
Not the one.
I have no idea about any show that. Like,
There's
we
this
did.
weird thing about nerves where you just like hope to God it goes okay. And
Did
then...
you just forget about the entire night?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I remember being in a speech class like a couple years ago in college, and literally I did like my final speech, and I just remember walking up and then
Leaving?
sitting down in my desk. Like I
Right.
blanked
Absolutely.
out for my entire speech. I got an A, but like
What
I
did you
don't
say?
remember it. Like I literally don't. I just
Oh my
remember
God.
being so nervous and just like getting ready, and then no
it's just
recollection.
gone. You just like glossy eyed.
Yeah, I have no idea what even happened.
Not recording. Like up here.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something's going on in the brain, like some chemical or endorphin
It's
is
as
just
if you're
taking
on
over.
like autopilot or something.
You ever done that when you're driving
What a
and then you're
dork.
like, how did I get here?
Yeah,
I don't
you-
know how to
you-
drive not like that. It's like weird.
No, like, yeah, you zone out,
ver-
and
that
then
verifies
you
it
don't
in
know
our
if you
music, no.
get home and you're like,
There's a
wait, did
test.
I like stop at stoplights?
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
But I hope I did.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is actually.
No, you know what? So, because that's a normal thing for like a lot of people, right? Like they don't remember driving home, and then they'll think like, did I stop at those?
Mhm.
So I got to the point recently where I don't drive too often. So now when I drive, I'm like forgetting like how to drive, I guess,
Oh.
and I'll blow reds like
Oh no!
on accident. Like I just didn't see it.
What were you looking at?
I don't know. It was in my head.
I'm so afraid that like because where I'm moving up north and there's gonna be a lot of public transportation, and I'm so afraid that when I come home for like little things, I'm gonna get in a car and be like, how does this work?
Yeah, totally.
How does one turn? Like,
Mm.
oh my gosh.
So how's that gonna work with the podcast?
We're gonna figure it out, okay? Just kidding. We'll figure it out.
I think what
Sore
we
subject.
uh, we
No, we just haven't really had a chance to like
Yeah,
fully talk about it yet.
we
But
haven't, no.
we're thinking either like there was an instance where we interviewed someone like a couple months ago. Do you remember at the beginning of the year when there was that like horrible like raining nonstop?
Yeah, totally.
So I remember one night it was just raining so hard, and I live far from here, so I was trying my best to make it, but I just like skidded out on the freeway because it was like flooded one too many times, and I was like, I can't do this.
Right.
So I called in, so we did that, but then we're also thinking like, all right, maybe we'll just like interview people in our areas.
Well, how far north are we talking here?
Like San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's not terribly far.
you think we should meet halfway?
Yeah,
just
it's kind of cool.
just
I
like
think
meet
that's
in
kinda
Fresno.
Cool. We would probably be down, like, if you asked us as a band to, like, go meet in the middle of nowhere, have, like, a freaking campfire or something, podcast.
We'll do
like,
that for our longest podcast ever episode.
Yeah, we're planning on doing that. We're
Mm.
planning
We're
on
planning
setting
on
the
beating the
world
world
record for the
What is
longest.
Oh,
52 hours. We want to make it to 53.
that's all it was,
What the
52? You guys got this in the bag.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank
We'll
you.
take turns napping. Someone will make dinner for us, I'm assuming.
That's like, just ask us, like, 10 questions.
just keep going. 52. We
Oh,
were
I
Takes
found
us
that.
forever to answer every question. So it's
literally
like-
just invite everyone back, answer them 2 questions each, and we're set.
I'm sure we
Is
can
that
do, like, I think we were talking about earlier, we would have people play maybe 1 or 2 songs while
nice,
we record. That would be dope.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Just 1 or 2.
But also,
Like,
Maybe like 5 or 6.
you got 52 hours, just 1 or 2
Yeah,
songs.
Just half a song acoustic only.
See, we're
Sorry.
We're pushing 22 episodes now, so can you... Anyway,
We could do some math. Anyway, so today's a special day. At the time of this recording, today's a special day.
oh, from what I saw on Instagram, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you. It was actually on the 1st, or was it the 2nd?
The first.
It
Well,
was the 1st.
Happy anniversary
Yeah,
still. We're within
thank
that
you, yeah.
couple day mark. Tell the people what happened.
Yeah, it was the anniversary of our release of our full-length record, Hope You're Happy. And it just took a few days to, like... It's been a wild situation, that record, so it just kind of took a few days to
Sink in.
think about it, yeah, and be like, damn, it's really been a year, and, like...
We actually forgot.
Yeah, no, it's just not... Yeah.
You're like, it's fine, whatever.
No, but really, I just dreaded, like, I just kind of... I don't know, it's weird. It still feels brand new, so it's like, why even...
It's brand new to me.
Yeah.
So,
Same here.
I hope it continues to be new to people. That's like, that's the cool thing about music in general, is like, it can be new no matter how fucking old it is.
exactly. I like the way you think.
That's a cool way of putting it.
Yeah.
New, no matter how old it is. I mean, I'm still discovering music from like the 70s. That shit's new to me, but it's
Totally.
obviously not
Yeah.
new now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been collecting vinyls recently.
Oh my gosh, same. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I could have a full-on conversation about vinyl. Oh my god.
It's so addicting. It's so, even like just picking up something even that you're like, oh, that sounds funny.
That's what I did. When I went to literally my like greatest vinyl finds have been up north. I went to Davis like a year and a half ago.
Mhm.
And there's this place called like Armadillo Records or Armadillo Music or something, and then a bin of like discounted like used
the best.
vinyl. And I picked up one. I think it was Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofts. It's like a 70s record,
Sounds
and
awesome.
like literally just put it on the record player at home, and I was like, oh, this is so good, just on a whim. Like, didn't even listen to it. I was like, let's take
Yeah.
this home. And then when I went to San Francisco 2 weeks ago, the hostel I was staying in, there was a record store like I could see it out my
It's
window.
So addicting. once you
Literally,
start.
they had like 9 giant boxes of like 25-cent like singles, and I literally sat on the ground for 2 hours and only went through 3 of them because there was
Oh my
hundreds of
gosh.
them in each.
Oh,
For like 20, I found oh my gosh, Africa by Toto.
No
I found
way.
the vinyl of that
Oh.
one.
7-inch.
That's
The
what's
7-inch. I found like a lot of you know that song. Oh my gosh, who's it by? Their last name's Toe Tune. It's that 8675309. That song.
Jenny.
Yeah, that one. I found that one. Oh my gosh, I freaking love vinyl so much.
I hate that song because
awesome.
one time
Please
in
tell us why.
one time in middle school I asked for this girl's number and she gave me that
Oh,
No
shit.
way.
and I didn't know. And so I just looked stupid.
That song sucks.
Wait, did anything happen when you? What happens when you call the number?
I'm sure it's disconnected.
Oh,
I don't
that's like
think-
a business opportunity.
I don't think I
It is.
had time to call it. Like someone told me, like, "Hey, that's not a real number."
Yeah.
Name Jenny.
No.
That would have been really funny if her name was Jenny. So wait, you guys have been into vinyl lately. What are your
Yeah,
finds?
listening to?
I don't remember. We have like a stack this high though now, probably, if it was turned on its top.
Yeah, estate sales, you can find a lot of good stuff in
Yes.
stores. You find like just
Estate
random
sales?
Estate sales.
Yeah.
Oh, estate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Found some
Those are our
interesting,
favorite thing
like,
ever.
vintage. Some cool. Like I found a really semi-rare Elvis record.
Nice.
It was like the
Holographic.
Oh, yeah.
we found it at this
What?
woman's house.
Semi-rare holographic.
Yeah. It was like Elvis record that he did through satellite from Hawaii record. I don't know.
Oh,
kinda
what?
like-
Super
That's
weird.
really
it's a weird
cool.
record, and we got to this estate. I found it at an estate sale, and it's pretty valuable, I guess. For like, people are selling for like $300 online, but it was like in a drawer in a house. In the
Maybe
estate sale.
they were listening to it while they were,
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah, it's a pretty good record. So I got it for $3.
That's cool.
Cool.
What have you had
Yeah,
any
sure.
like really cool finds for yourself?
Well, we just moved in together, and
Nice.
he has a huge collection. So like, it's taken me a long time to get like this many.
I have like
can't hear me, but-
I have like an egg crate. Is that what it's called? An
Yeah,
egg crate.
so I have,
milk
like,
crate.
an
I have
egg
an
crate.
egg crate full. I just got like completely full. I need another one.
Yeah, I have like exactly that, and then he had like quadruple that, and we just moved in together. So it's this new like, what records do you have? And then our old roommate also, he moved back to Iceland. He left a bunch of records.
You say Iceland?
Yeah.
we listen to every single word you say, by the way.
Nothing gets past us from here.
Yeah, we have a lot of Icelandic friends.
Do you really?
Yeah, we're
Wait,
actually after this going to a going away party for one of them.
Okay, like high key, I'm trying to go to Iceland,
Same.
and like, so what I'm hearing is we should all take a trip.
I know so many people that would help you with that.
Really?
Yeah, we have this lovely, huge community of Icelanders that used to all be our neighbors.
Like, I want to go next summer. Like, that's my goal.
Hell yeah.
Like, summer 2020.
I think that's very
Iceland.
achievable
Yeah.
with our new friends here.
Yeah,
All right.
we can make it happen.
Yeah.
We're trying to get on some.
We
music
could. I was gonna say you
festivals.
should do modern maps in Iceland.
We're
There's
trying.
a big music festival there. What is it
There's
called?
two of them.
There's
There's
summer solstice.
Solstice and Airwaves.
Airwaves is the
Secret
one that
solstice.
I've
Yeah,
I've heard of.
Airwaves, yeah.
I'm gonna call it summer.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Secret
Imagine that. Oh my goodness!
I know.
Just traveling there
Right.
for vacation and
We
also
have, like,
playing a
Some
festival.
friends that work in the industry over there, so we're just trying to like thinking positive.
That's the coolest thing
manifest.
I've
Do you
ever
guys
heard.
have fans there?
Yeah, kind of, because we had like our radio.
Kinda?
First of all, half our friends are in that like basically Iceland.
Iceland's like
Yeah.
It's very small, but
there's literally this artist. I can't say his name for the life of me. It starts with an A. But literally, like, I think like 3/4 or like a third of the Icelandic population owns his first album.
what?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I can't say his name. If I try and say it, I'll butcher it. But it's
Yeah,
like
their names are tough.
ASGEIR, something like that. Look it up. Like, he's incredibly talented, and he
That
worked
sounds tight.
with someone like very closely because his debut album or whatever is in Icelandic, and
Mhm.
then he worked with someone like really closely to translate it correctly into English. And it's
Oh, yeah.
so good.
Wait, ASGEI.
Something. Yeah.
Like,
that guy.
I know him.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
Know him. I don't
No,
know
I
him.
know, but you know of
But
his music.
I'm listening, yeah.
He's so good.
Like, I didn't even realize that guy was Icelandic. I thought
Yeah.
he was Norwegian.
I'm
That's so funny.
I'm pretty sure he's Icelandic.
Yeah.
I could be like talking out of my ass right now, but I think
But
he is.
Either way, if it's the same guy, like I really like this.
He's so good,
'Cause
and
he's
his
like really
I'm
chill.
sure someone will Google it at some point.
I think he's on it right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, just gonna
Oh my
find out.
gosh! But Modern Maps is. We're just gonna say it now. Modern Maps will be playing festivals in Iceland in
Yep.
summer 2020.
Speaking it
Let's
into
do it.
existence.
Speaking it into existence, manifesting it. It's gonna happen.
That's weird that that's like very possible.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
guy.
Totally.
Isn't he so good?
Yeah, he's really good.
He's so good. Oh my gosh. What is his first album called? Does it say there on the Spotify's?
The way Spotify is formatted is really weird now.
I can never find whatever song I'm looking for. Unless it's like the band's top song, I can never find what I'm looking for.
They have this new car feature that I kind of like though because everything has a GIF now.
Mhm.
When I'm driving, it's really distracting. So there's a new car feature that I really like.
Yeah,
but
it just says the title of the
I
song.
can't-
and-
Yeah.
figure it out.
But
I-
on mobile, when you're on the Spotify app, it when you're looking at it first glance, it shows the top 3 EPs or albums,
Right.
but it's not in the order of their release.
Exactly.
So it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you get like singles
I don't know
mixed
how to
in like
pronounce
with
it.
the album.
Let me see it.
It's probably in order of like popularity, right?
Yeah.
It's In the Silence is the one from
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
Gosh, everyone should look that up. It's so good.
I don't forgot about it.
Maybe you guys will open for him one day. Who knows?
Ooh.
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 Okay, I want to talk about you guys' music and you guys. So I guess let's do. How did each of you guys get your start in music? Like, what is your musical background? Where did that come from?
Well, now you go start.
How did I get into music? So, it's all started with Smash Mouth.
That's a great
Weird.
origin story.
Smash Mouth and NSYNC. I got both of those albums for Christmas, I
Mhm.
believe. I didn't know what music was. And then I think my mom also got me a Walkman with those. So, you know what those are?
I know what a
Yeah.
Walkman
Oh,
is.
okay.
Oh my god!
We're not that young.
I'm not that uneducated, man.
And that got me into music. Then Blink-182's Enema of the State is like my all-time favorite album. And that got me into drums and vocals at the time. I wanted to be like Tom DeLonge and Travis Barker like at the same time. And yeah.
Yeah.
And then I turned emo
Oh.
and got into the Used and all these other bands. And my mom got me a drum set, and then I just kind of self-taught myself.
Nice.
And the rest was history.
And here we are today.
Yeah.
Were you learning in the era of YouTube tutorials?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just for the record.
Because
Oh wait. I
Okay.
mean, maybe. I don't know. I
So
don't-
were you just like banging on the drums just
No,
constantly?
I would have headphones, like earphones in,
Yeah.
and listen to like August Burns Red, Under Oath, and try to like play their stuff.
Oh, nice.
by ear.
Well, yeah, like with
Yeah.
with them playing in my
Yeah.
ears, and I just like play along to the songs, and that's kind of how I learned drums.
That's a pretty badass
So
way to
do
learn
you,
drums.
Do you not know how to read sheet music in that case?
No, I do because I also played in my school jazz band
Oh, there you
for
go.
4 years, so I was forced to learn it.
I was held
But
against
it's-
my will.
It's not like we use it in the band.
But that's a cool way with the earphones and
Yeah.
like doing that. That's pretty.
Yeah.
And then just like a bunch of friends that I had growing up, just like we'd all jam.
That's cool. I love jam. I love the idea of just like a garage jam session. Just like
I can't tell you how many times like,
So fun.
we're still kind of doing that.
That's like the
Those
goal
go
is
on-
desert.
yeah.
all the way out in the desert somewhere, middle of nowhere.
Those could go on for hours.
Dude, that's the goal, is to keep it going for the rest of our life. Just keep jamming. Make money off this dang thing.
Do you think maybe there's the longest jam session? We can probably beat that record too.
Well, we were just watching a documentary of this guy who, was Brian Jamestown Massacre?
Yeah.
They played like over 24 hour set.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
I think
Very
that was in
many
there, right?
hours.
Or is that the different one we watched?
I think that's what
He
they
just like kept playing.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
no one was there.
Yeah, no one was in the crowd, and then there was like 10 people by the end of it, but he just like kept playing and didn't stop. He played
10
like,
people by the end of it.
yeah, played like 26 hours or something. It's like,
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's literally insane.
I know.
Like, how do you not?
Sleep?
If the
Yeah.
record's more than that, I'm really interested to see what that is. Cause,
You have to play the record like over and over at the same time.
I can't even get like our sets hard for me to sing through. Shit.
Oh yeah, the last show I was
I
at,
lost my voice,
you
yeah.
lost your voice. Yeah, the crowd was singing for him. It was great.
Oh, that's kind of cool
I
though.
know, it was like it was beautiful.
Okay, let's pick a song. I want to hear about your guys' start in music as well, but I also want to get a song in there because we like to get a song like halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and why don't you guys pick a song that you want to have us play on the podcast?
Let's start with our newest singles called "How It Feels."
How It Feels?
Start with that, yeah.
All right, so this is How It Feels by Modern Maps.
I went out to you into the night, just passing through, till I saw your eyes turn black and blue. Took over my mind with the crooked things you do, you do. car out on the boulevard and knew what I was getting into. I went after you into the night, just passing through. So I'm gone, 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 going, gone, and I'm too shook to save my soul. I've been running all my life to you. I like how it feels. You're turning me on. You're stripping the toxic paint off the walls. Oh, I like how it feels when you're doing me wrong. I like how it feels. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I need another mistake, oh Lord, I really need a bad mistake. I need another mistake, oh Lord, I really need a bad mistake. So I'm gone, 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 going, gone, and I'm too shook to save my soul. I've been running all my life to you. I like how it feels. You're turning me on. You're stripping the toxic paint off the walls. Oh, I like how it feels when you're doing me wrong. I like how it feels. Oh yeah, yeah. I like how it feels. You're turning me on. You're stripping the toxic paint off the walls. Oh, I like how it feels when you're doing me wrong. I like how it feels. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone, 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 going, gone, and I'm too shook to save my soul.
You just heard How It Feels by Modern Maps.
That was so good.
Yeah, I'm still singing along to it.
Definitely listen to it the entire time, guys.
Wow.
Do you want to tell us about that song?
Sure.
She's like, no, not really.
I suppose. Can we listen to it more? Yeah, I don't know. It was a funny song. It came from just a night of like messing around in like our little bedroom studio setup, and like weren't really planning on writing our next single, but then some
Just
cool
kinda
bass
happened.
lines came out, and then some cool vocal melodies came out, and suddenly we have a song. But
Oops.
yeah, oops, we have our next single. But it was just really catchy, and our producer David lives up in Oregon, and he liked it and went to work on it, and it was a product we really liked, and like, let's get to work on a video, and that's where Maitland came in. I don't really know. What do you want to know about the song?
That was perfect. So wait, okay, now I want to get both of y'all's background on how you guys started in music. As he's eating another
Okay.
pastry.
I'll start.
In the middle of a pastry.
My start was also Smash Mouth.
That's weird.
It's
And
super
in
weird.
sync?
It was obviously like around the boy band era, so that's when like really catchy melodies were always on the radio. So yeah, definitely. And I used to steal my mom's car keys and just go sit in the car and like turn on Smash Mouth, that All Star song, just over and over again. And I want it to be known. I don't even know if I told Matt yet. It's the same song, right? No. Then maybe I did listen to both of them. I don't know. But Smash Mouth. And we have more
has
followers
a lot
now
of
than Smash Mouth on Instagram.
Do you guys really?
Yeah.
Is that something you're keeping track of?
Yeah, so they can suck it.
But also thank you for starting the band
I'm trying to get beef.
indirectly.
You're trying to get beef? Just Twitter beef with Smash
We're
Mouth.
starting beef with Smash Mouth, yeah. But yeah, started with Smash Mouth, and later on in life came like skateboarding and Tony Hawk soundtracks and stuff like that. But the first CD that I really obsessed over was my grandma got me the old International Super Hits Green Day, like
Yes.
greatest hits CD, and I
Dookie
was
and all
like,
that?
oh man, yeah, had all their everything. But
Speaking of Green Day, have you guys seen the American Idiot musical?
I heard about that.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it and it's fantastic.
Is it really?
Really?
It really is. They take the album and they create a story around it, and then they sing all Green Day songs, and it's fantastic.
I had the best thought the other day that I saw that Billy Joe was at Billie Eilish's concert, and I'm like so sure that Green Day and Billie Eilish are gonna go on tour together.
That would be an interesting tour.
I mean,
Why do I feel like?
Who would open for who at this point?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Why do I feel like Billie Eilish is like out of their league?
Oh, shit.
I don't think that, but I think that she's huge, and it's like cool. It would be so cool for them to go on tour.
That would be pretty cool.
So you're calling it right now?
I'm Blink-182 and freaking Lil Wayne are on tour right now. So
Are they
Yeah.
really?
Did you see that video that they put together of like Lil Wayne rapping over a Blink song?
No.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty cool.
Which Blink song?
I actually don't even remember.
Oh, I'm so gonna go look that up
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I love
you're
it
on
when
too.
there's raps over like rock.
Yeah.
You said that you wrote a rap verse or something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we
We do our research.
So again, like
I'm just on social media is what it is.
it's the like how it feels thing. That's how songs come. Is like we don't really choose what we write. We just like
It
get
just-
in the creative environment and just kind of flick stuff around. So like that. We wrote a rap song yesterday.
No, it's really cool because are you guys familiar with Hoodie Allen?
Yeah.
He did a song with State Champs, and that was he had them feature on one of his tracks, and it was by far my favorite song on
Oh man.
the Hoodie Allen album. It's just the mashing of genres is
So
incredible.
cool.
Yeah.
Also, Hoodie Allen is an okay rapper. You know?
You know that reminds me of these commercials that have been on TV lately where they're talking about like, oh, it's just okay. And I'm just like,
Don't settle for okay.
what is that a commercial for? Is it like insurance?
I think it's for Hulu.
Is it for Hulu?
Or
Oh.
I don't know, but it's like there's this one where there's these people are moving, and then she's like, "Be careful, that was my grandmother's." And then he's like, "It's okay." He's like, "It's fine. It's in okay hands." And then you're like, "Wait, what?" And then he like hands her this like bag of like keys, like piano keys, and she's like, "Wait, what's this for?" And he's like, "Your piano." And they're like, "We don't have a piano." And then he's like, "What the neighbor does." And I'm like, "Oh no." I've seen this commercial too many times.
Okay.
Welcome to advertising and capitalism, friends.
you're watching a lot of- yeah.
Is this podcast sponsored by anybody?
Oh my god, wait. I just got a notification on my phone saying Morgan and 3 others just retweeted Smash Mouth's tweet.
Oh my god, Ghost of Smash Mouth.
It's coming for us.
Ghost of Smash Mouth. We're
Coming for
haunted.
us.
What's the tweet? I'm very interested.
They've been more active. They've been more
It
active
just
on Instagram
says
lately.
straight pride with a ton of question marks and then in all caps, fuck off. I don't know. I just got the notification.
The internet.
You guys know the artist Friend? He was taking a picture. Last year he took a picture every single day with a Smash Mouth t-shirt or any
Oh my
any of
God.
their merch so that
I have to look that up.
it's really great. FRND, that's the artist name, and he took a photo with Smash Mouth merch every single day, and he couldn't repeat merch.
Oh my god.
And at the end of the month, he said if he could accomplish that Smash Mouth would do like a concert for his birthday. And they're like, yeah, if you can actually do it,
Yeah.
we'll do it. And he did it. And I don't know if the concert happened, but
How
it was really
do
rad.
they have that many merch items?
I think he made some.
Or like 90%
Himself?
of them like Shrek memorabilia?
Probably
Just one
not.
day in full Shrek gear.
Yes,
Just with like the song in the background.
I think he made some of his own. Like he took the logo and made 5 shirts in different colors with the same logo.
Oh.
So he cheated.
He had a
So,
mug.
so he's
Could be.
So he cheated.
At least he accomplished his goal, I guess.
We're starting beef with Friend and Smash Mouth.
Just calling it now. Okay. How did you get your start in music?
Pretty similar background.
Smash Mouth.
I mean,
I thought you were just gonna say 1995 Christmas guitar. Like just real,
Purple.
just real straightforward again.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. I mean, BC Rich guitar at Christmas in '95. I did half of it.
Wow, that was a really good guess.
Yeah. I don't know if it was 95, but anyway, I mean,
Around there.
yeah, my mom was a music teacher, so like I was
Oh, cool.
always kind of doing music. She was a piano teacher.
I never knew that, dude.
Did she do lessons? Did she do lessons like in your guys'
Learning
like?
so much
Yeah,
about
Home
she taught,
kind of thing?
She taught piano lessons in her house, so it's like always.
So you grew up hearing a
Music.
lot of people play shitty piano. Is
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of like just the same training songs and everything, but she taught me how to play piano and a lot of instruments, and that's kind of like where I started to learn everything. And then once
guitar
I got,
stuff.
she's actually really good at. She shreds on the banjo.
Oh no
Oh,
way!
Yeah,
Like two
yeah,
fingers and all
yeah.
that. Like,
She's like.
oh,
That's
Ah.
pretty badass. Shout out to your mom and her
So-
banjo.
Yeah.
Does she yodel
Shout out.
too?
How cool would it be if there
No.
was a banjo in a Modern Math song, though?
Mm.
oh.
There
You
might
should-
be.
Banjo.
You
There
should
might
feature
be.
your mom
Or
on a
harp.
modern map.
She's a really good harpist.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, she can
That's
play the
something we
harp.
Actually do.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm like really
Yeah.
like I'm so intrigued by the harp as an instrument. Like
I don't know where to start with that thing.
That's like one of those instruments that I don't believe exists.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Like
it's
I've
a
never
myth.
seen it.
Like I've never actually
Yeah.
seen one in person. Does it exist?
Proof.
Like, is it hard to play? Like, it just looks so effortless when they just like do it in the movies. Like,
Yeah.
It probably
Yeah,
just
it's
sounds so
pretty
good. It's hard to
I
play
feel like
badly, huh?
it's one of the instruments that you have to have, like, a PhD to, like, play. You know, because, you know, you have to have, like, a doctorate in organ to play an organ professionally.
Whoa,
What?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What are
We're
you
all
talking about?
learning,
You can't just learn that thing by ear?
No.
no headphones.
Secret.
There's, like, 3 or 4 levels for your hands, and then there's the piano that's on your feet, too, for bass.
Yeah. have to
You
play
say
with your
piano on your feet?
Yeah, they're,
Yeah.
like,
It's like
tapping
the
on
root
it with
note,
their
like
feet.
bass tones you play with your feet.
Oh,
What?
And then
It's a
It's-
very complex
it's like drum.
instrument.
You gotta do like.
It's like drumming, but on steroids.
No, that's
Drumming's a little more hard.
Where?
Hard rock, man. Hard rock. Punk
More
rock.
different.
and not only that, but there's like buttons and levers also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
those
the
little
thing.
spaceships and stuff.
Spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Yeah, what's that?
That's so insane that your mom can play the harp.
Playing basketball?
Yeah.
I'm like, very like, you don't hear that like ever. Like that's so cool.
I think it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't think
that-
I've literally ever heard
She's like
that.
a really nice big harp that she'll like play at events and like medieval things and stuff. Just
I was-
So can we
Uh,
please
yeah.
have your mom featured with her banjo and her harp on a song?
Absolutely.
Like you could write a really like amazing like love song with the harp, like,
stick
and
a
then
little
you
rap
like
in there, why
synth
not?
with it, like
Ooh,
you
yeah.
just like take a harp and just like synth
yeah.
the frick out
Why
of
don't
it.
we just
My
transfer the
brain's in-
LLC over to her and then she'll just be Modern Maps from now on?
I'm dead serious. I'm like, harp needs to happen. Holy crap. Just think about it, marinate on it, come back to me.
Consider it done.
So, can you guys tell us about the birth of modern maps? How did modern maps become what it is?
We kind of had an ugly birth.
A little
Ooh,
bit, yeah.
I mean,
like
aren't all
was
births
like-
kind of ugly?
Maybe like a bathtub birth or something.
Yeah.
Like a real like we're not gonna make it.
Oh my god.
What's happened?
It's so dark.
It's so
Oh my
We had this
God.
like we're gonna have this baby right here kind of birth.
That's more like if you're riding on a bus and then you go.
Yeah, we were riding on a city bus.
We had another band before this band called Gray.
Gray?
I don't
Just
think-
gray?
Gray with an A or
E.
with an E?
Like the
We're
aliens.
edgy like that.
Like the aliens.
Yeah, like the Grays. You know?
What is that?
You never heard of that?
No.
I guess we're more into aliens. Like, I don't know.
And all that time in the desert will do it to
Yeah.
you.
So
That's true.
yeah, we had that band. I don't think there's any trace of that band existing though.
Be hard to
I
find
really
just
don't know.
searching the word gray.
Yeah.
It'd be just a
Yeah.
whirlpool of.
Well, you'd be
Color.
surprised because
No,
we still get notifications from the band.
Really?
There's apparently another artist that is named Gray now, and they play, and the bands in town updates through our Gray bands.
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird.
It's weird, yeah.
So
And,
we
That's
know all
super
their
weird.
affairs.
Oh. Wow.
but and then eventually we're just like, I don't know what happened to Gray.
We went into the studio to record an EP, and then there was a lyric in one of our songs that were like, "Oh shit, that'd be a dope band name," and then we just trashed Gray. And
No, but we were already a new band.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because we didn't have a name.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, I think it was. That's all it was. We just were like, "No, let's start a new band," and then our name just kind of came in the studio.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess there was also a member change or two. So.
Okay. So how did Modern
know.
Maps get to where it is now? Where do you have like a specific moment you can pinpoint like Modern Maps?
I guess yeah, like we I guess that's a kind of a cool story where we recorded our first EP.
Yeah, we got we're friends with. There used to be a band called Keys. I don't know if you heard of them, but we were friends with their singer Kyle, which is the nephew of Vic from Pierce the Veil, and we became good friends with Keys. Yeah,
Just like doing the math in my head.
Big weird zigzag. We became friends with Kyle from Keys, and he knew a lot more about producing music at the time, so he said, let's do an EP together, which we got to record at Vic's home studio, because he had like some really dope equipment that we didn't have access to.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was just this kind of like, hey, we're all just going to play music forever, so, and there's this door to record some of it, so let's just like do it. Oh shit, we need a name, and then we just named it. So very like smooth transition into a new band. But
That's cool.
And we were heavier.
yeah, we were way
We were like a post-hardcore band. Like
Hmm.
I guess maybe similar to what like The Used or something.
yeah.
So what would you describe yourselves as now?
Like a mix between Katy Perry and like The Killers.
Katy Perry and the Killers. I get kind of Killer Perry. Katy
That's a sick
Killer.
name.
Killer Perry. Wait, what was it? Killer. What? Wait. I
Killer
already-
Perry.
Killer Perry.
Yeah.
That's a name. I'll give it that. That's a name.
I love it.
But that's cool. So, what do you guys have planned for the future? What's in store for Modern Maps?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Okay, moving on.
I was like
We got a new single coming out. We got a
Ooh.
new single coming out on June 21st, and it's by far the best song we've written. I know that's like a subjective thing.
I think by the time this podcast airs, it'll be out.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
what?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna stay here.
I
until
was
the
expecting
21st.
this up to be like tomorrow. Like we log into Twitter and see
Listen,
it.
I just walk by myself.
This is DIY at its core.
All right, hey.
So
It takes
will
the
this be out
time.
after the 21st.
Probably.
We've got a couple people before you, and it's uploaded on a Tuesday. So if we're looking at
Wow, this is great. On the air, just looking at calendars, logistics.
Oh, this is how the sausage gets made. All right. Let us see how the sausage gets made.
I think
Or the meatballs in your case.
we're aiming for the 25th of June for you guys.
So we'll
Perfect.
plug that song.
All right.
instead.
So
Let's
this
do
new
it.
single, what's
Yeah.
it called? Tell us about it.
we got a new single. It's out now, and it's called Sweet Talk.
Okay.
Did you
what-
guys
what's
play this
the-
live? I feel
What's
We
the
did.
story
We
about
did.
Sweet Talk?
We play this live. Sweet Talk's awesome.
We've been playing this live since
That's-
October.
That's
we were
it.
playing this-
That's the tea. It's awesome.
We've been playing this live since Halloween.
Review and send, right?
Since Halloween.
Yeah.
Like Halloween specifically was the 1st.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a Halloween 27th, the weekend of Halloween. It was a Halloween show.
No, it was literally.
Did you guys
Halloween.
wear costumes?
Oh, it was.
Yes,
Halloween?
it was Halloween.
Wait, were you in costume?
Everybody was in
We were.
costume. Even-
What were your
even-
costumes?
Even like the I don't remember. I was a werewolf. Real scary.
no.
As
it
opposed
was.
to a funny werewolf,
Yeah,
of course.
Real.
real scary, not cute,
Take
just
that one.
scary. He was a vampire.
I was literally
No.
gonna ask if he was a
Oh
vampire.
I
no!
wasn't.
Dan, our bassist,
Dan
was
was
a
a
vampire.
You could pull off the vampire
My
very
mom
well.
always told me
I
that.
still.
It's
think
the Italian. You could be Dracula. It's the Italian thing. It's the
Mhm.
it's the
Oh,
dark
yeah.
hair.
We didn't put the Italian together.
I
with
should have.
Wow.
Is Dracula
sure.
from Italy or is he like
Transylvania.
there it is.
Duh.
Oh, so
That's
So-
Transylvania.
so Russia, right?
So ru- you know
Where
what?
is
It's
I don't
fine.
actually know where that is.
I think
Yeah.
Transylvania is its own country.
Is
I
Transylvania
think
even
it
a
might be
place?
Made up place.
I'm gonna bow out of this one because I know nothing about where this is.
I know it's not in
It's in,
It's in Romania.
Really?
Okay.
Transylvania is a historical region which is located in central Romania.
Okay, now I look stupid trying to promote the Italian thing.
Okay, but I was the same. You could pull it off. The Dracula thing.
Thank you. Missed opportunity then. Next year, maybe. If I can't think of anything funny, I'll be a vampire.
You've already got the
A
trench coat.
scary vampire?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
You've got the trench coat. You just walk around with some garlic and you're chilling.
But my problem is there's this weird balance with Halloween where it's like I don't want to necessarily try too hard because I want to have fun all night and not fucking shimmy around things.
You should
I
be.
don't know if that
What
means.
does that mean?
Because I imagine if I tried hard, it'd be a big costume.
Oh.
So, if you're following.
I had a friend dress up as grapes one time, so it was just like a bunch of
That's what I'm
balloons.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like I don't necessarily want to be in this weird, uncomfortable try hard thing.
I think what you can pull off is if you grow your mustache again, you could do Bob Belter.
What's
Ooh,
that?
See, that's
Bob's
something.
Burgers.
Oh yeah,
That's
you just
a
wear an
good one.
apron and you're
That's a good
chilling.
Although, wait.
No, he has
oh.
too much neck for that, I think.
He could be like vampire Bob.
Yeah.
It's just-
Do you guys know the real story of Dracula?
No.
You want to
Ooh.
tell us?
Please enlighten
Wait, can we
us.
turn off the lights first?
Set the
This-
mood, light a candle,
It's
get some
not-
garlic.
Fine.
It's not what it like is, you know what I mean? He used to be like a tyrant.
Oh, Dracula was like a real person?
Yeah, he's a real person. And
Interesting.
Vlad the Impaler.
yeah, Vlad the Impaler. Thank you. and they think, as ancient astronauts believe, or ancient astronaut enthusiasts believe,
Wait,
that
ancient astronauts?
ancient astronaut theorists believe that he had contact with alien life, and they helped him like.
You lost me.
Okay.
Wait, okay. So ancient astronaut theorists believe that Vladimir the Impaler had contact with aliens that helped him be tyrannical.
That maybe they gave him superpowers or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember the story,
Why do I feel like that was a dream you
but I know
had?
He
I know
wasn't
he's
there,
not a
right?
vampire. He's not. That was like a like playing telephone, you know, down the history line.
Vladimir the Impaler.
And so alien is more believable than vampire.
Okay. Vlad the Third Dracula, known as Vlad the Impaler or Vlad Dracula,
Oh, he's not even the original?
was
Oh, wow, here we go. The remix.
Voivodo of Wallachia 3 times between 1448 and his death. He is considered one of the most important rulers, national hero. He's probably not a hero. That's just Wikipedia. It's full of lies. Anyway, so his last name's Dracul or Dracula. So hence the Dracula.
Dracul. From Romania.
Transylvania. No.
I saw he has like a castle you can still go to.
Is there a castle? I think so.
Yeah, you can like tour.
They have a roller coaster that you could ride on.
It's a tourist attraction,
There's
guys.
so much happening in Romania right
It's
now.
called the Bran Castle. Wow, I love Google. It's called the Bran Castle.
Typed so fast.
Castul Bran.
The roller-
Museum in Bran, Romania.
That'd be really cool if they had a roller coaster and it was upside down, you know? Like a...
Like a vampire. Like
yeah.
Riddler's
Buttons
Riddler's
and
Revenge, but
and you strap in like this.
if it makes
Oh,
you
they
you strap in like the hands
Okay,
covered
make sure
coffin.
your hands are inside of the box. Okay.
Here are your teeth. Now go.
What's funny is there's a haunted house literally right down the street from it, so
I wouldn't doubt it.
oh goodness.
Sounds haunted.
Wait, so how did we even get on the topic?
Do the listeners know like where this is at?
What?
Like we're just surrounded
In a
by
talk in a tuck shop?
tuxedos and shoes.
We
Yeah,
mention it
We've
every
mentioned
single
it
time.
a lot, yeah.
As you should.
Mm.
As you should.
Okay.
Why? Why are you asking?
I just think it's an interesting setting that they should know.
Yeah, last time we had someone on, they said it was a really great environment because we're surrounded by clothing and, you know, you can do recordings in your closet so that you don't get any echoes.
Yeah.
It's all muffled.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
So they can't hear you guys scream once we take it. I'm just kidding.
Wait, why are we here?
This is why no one's seen any of our artists
These
after
are our
podcasts.
They belong to somebody.
Oh
Yeah, it's almost
god.
like we can't see the end of that. We just hear like a chink.
Just
Just like
Just scraping.
Jason from
What
Freddy
you don't
versus
know is once we turn off the lights, the mannequins come to life.
Jason, not even from his original movie. You know, Jason from Freddy versus Jason comes out of the shadows.
Jason from one of his sequels.
I think he was a disgraced NSYNC member along
Did
the
you
way.
guys see Freddy versus Jason?
I did not.
'Cause that's a great.
I
that's
don't
great.
watch scary movies because I don't sleep for months
Yeah,
afterwards.
I hate scary movies.
I'm like the biggest wimp. I think I've seen like 3 in my life.
Reality is already scary enough.
You've read the mind on that
We
shit.
were broken into 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
our glass door is shattered and we have like wood bolted up in this place that we don't know. By the way, not in Valley Village. By the way, no one can find us, right?
That's crazy though.
That is super crazy. I was literally like, I'm gonna say that, but I'm like, I don't want to be a downer here. But you got me covered, and now we're on the same wavelength.
See, it's that-
reality is super scary.
It's so scary. Like that's a rabbit hole. I don't know if we want to jump down. But
Somebody was just putting things in the dumpster, and I just had a panic attack.
it's so
terrifying. You never know what sound is making. You know what is making whatever sound.
Yeah, and we just downloaded this app called Citizen. If you've heard of it.
No.
Mhm.
It's like this, like you share your location and it just notifies you anytime there's like police activity or anything around you.
Oh, I could not do that. I would be
It's
too scared.
crazy.
Oh,
It's
no.
like genuinely we had no idea how like
Nope.
often it is, and like, but it's also like it's for people to like document, like civilians to document police cases and whatever the
Yeah.
hell they're doing. But so like a lot of times like shit's happening really close to us that we like put on a live feed and like.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
live feed?
Yeah, so that's the point. Is like so they like some like. Big
Oh,
news
so it's
stories
you
don't-
can see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like
That's
it's
interesting.
Like, what's it called? Like social justice or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that kind of stuff. So
Interesting.
That's really scary
I don't think I
though.
would ever download that
Because,
app.
like,
It's
especially if
pretty
you live
scary.
in like a big city like LA, like there's a lot that goes on all the time,
Right.
like 24/7.
but that's the good part is that you're like, oh, I hear a bunch of helicopters. What the heck's going on? And you can just see what's
That's-
going on.
That's
Yeah, but then
really-
what if it's like a live feed?
Constantly.
Then you see someone and they're like, "Oh shit, that looks like my backyard."
Which we
Oh
totally had.
shit, that's
We
my
said someone,
backyard.
Like, steal a
That
car
happens.
and then like it ended like across the street, like where our apartments face, and like that's where it stopped right there. And when I came home one day and there's like a bunch of fire trucks and stuff. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Scary. I
Yeah.
don't like that. It's too
Fuck
scary. Well, on that note.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So I don't know how we ended up on this tangent, but we were talking about your song that's coming out. That is
Oh,
out.
Sweet Talk. It's out. It's out.
Sweet
yeah.
Talk. It's out. Can
Absolutely.
we go ahead and listen to Sweet Talk right now by Modern
Yeah.
Maps?
I mean, it's out. Just look it up.
Well, have you guys send that to us once it's
I'm just
out,
kidding.
and we'll
Yeah.
add it in.
No, we can send her in. We trust you.
Oh, thank you.
I catch a fever, I could lose control. Still a believer, up against the ropes. Now I'm with you every night, devastating over. Wishing I could let you in. You're counting pennies with the cab while I'm getting sober. Thinking here we go again. I need your sweet talk, sweet talk. Wish I could hear you with your lips locked non-stop. You're one hell of a time, a silver thorn in my side. You'll make my heart stop, heart stop. I need your sweet talk. Cutting me deeper, sour to the bone. Never believed her to subliminal. Now I'm with you every night, never staying over. Wishing I could let you in. You're counting pennies with the cab while I'm getting sober. Thinking here we go again. I need your sweet talk, sweet talk. Wish I could hear you with your lips locked non-stop. You're one hell of a time, a silver thorn in my side. You'll make my heart stop,
So you just heard Sweet Talk by Modern Maps. Great
Wow.
song.
I'm glad you
Great.
liked it.
Great song. It's definitely up there as one of my favorites.
It sounded great recorded, and it sounded great live too.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we play it live.
Yeah.
That's one of the-
Yeah.
Well, are you guys gonna make a music video for that one? I mean, because don't you have the video for what is it? How it feels?
Yeah.
The roller skates?
Right.
How is that one? Roller skates.
We had
There's a
so
lot of
many
bloopers, isn't
bruises.
there?
Yeah. There's so
Yeah.
many bruises after that shoot.
How long? How was it? Like a full day, half day?
We had like the owner. Are we allowed to talk about the backstory of the owner?
I don't think. I would rather not.
Yeah.
But
Okay. We'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But
But it was a long day with lots of scrapes and bruises.
yeah. So, but we got there like 5 a.m. ish or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was super early. So the owners were gracious enough to let us have it from like 5 a.m. till noon or something like that. So
Oh,
we just
wow.
had to like. We had a roller derby team that coordinated with us, and they were super like.
Is it an
amazing.
actual roller derby team?
Yeah. The,
Oh, cool.
Inland Empire Roller Divas.
yeah,
Derby
something like
Divas.
Derby
Shout
Divas.
out to
Shout
the
out
Derby
to the
Divas.
Derby Divas.
Yeah.
That's a
They're
cool
awesome.
name.
I know, right?
Yeah, they're badass too.
Yeah, they,
I've heard
Yeah.
like roller derby women are just like forces to be reckoned with.
yeah.
I
They were
mean,
going easy too.
They're going
That's
easy
a
and they
crazy.
hurt
Like
us.
the amount of athleticism they had, like, really blew me away. I was like, because I grew up playing sports. I was like, oh, this is just another sport. I'm gonna go out there and play sports. Man, I was so wrong. So wrong. The girls like just rocked us. The whole
Damn.
time. They were rad.
Yeah, we were the rock and rollers.
The rock and rollers. That's cool. We love the pun. Can we expect to see a video for Sweet Talk?
We're releasing it with a visualette. That's like a pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
It's
I've never heard
kind of like a music
It's
video.
kind
Anyone
Yeah.
refer to something as a visual-et before?
Yeah,
It's like between.
That's kind of
Yeah.
that's a cool name. Like, is it like the equivalent of like a novella? Like it's not a novel, but it's not a short story.
I think.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a Mexican soap opera,
Well,
Yeah.
that's a telenovela.
which we should
Our
consider
music
for the
video
next
is a
video.
Mexican
Ooh.
Shooting it like
Oh,
a.
that's-
You know what?
novella.
It should be the love song that you guys record with the harp.
And then
Make it
it'll
into
be-
a telenovela
Oh my God.
music video.
That would be
So
rad.
many good ideas. I'm so glad we came.
Can we get like a shout out like in the song
Yeah.
credits, just
Yeah.
like thanks.
Listen back to this episode so that you can get all these great
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah, I'm not writing it down.
He's like,
One
can't.
long voice memo right here.
Yeah.
Literally always. But
What are you guys
visual
running this through?
Audacity.
Okay. That's sick.
Super DIY.
DIY at its core. Well, I'm really excited to see what you guys have planned in the next for the rest of the year, essentially. Just
Yeah.
seeing guys.
Shoot, we're halfway through the year.
That's really creepy. I
Yeah,
don't
it
like
feels
that.
really weird.
I feel like this year's gone by really slow, but also like, oh shit, it's June. I almost said March. I really almost
Boy,
said
you're
March.
behind. Oh.
Whoops. But where can the people find you on the socials, on the internets?
Ooh, we are at Modern Maps on everything. Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. Instagram, at Modern Maps. And then visit us at modernmapsofficial.com to stay in the know with merch and tour dates and all that jazz.
Wow, that was
Merch, by
quite
the way,
the.
looks really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You mentioned. Did you do? Oh my gosh, I didn't even ask you about this. But you do because you do the graphic design.
Yeah.
So what have you done for the band?
Oh,
Like,
it's everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything like graphically, yeah.
Well, cool. Well, shout out to you for that. That's
Thank you.
pretty cool. Like I always love it when musicians can kind of.
Multitask.
Yeah. It's a
We
great.
are super DIY as well.
We love the DIY. I feel
Yeah.
like everyone we talk to is very DIY, and it's just like, we get it.
Yeah.
We feel you.
That's the way to do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fake it till you
Absolutely.
become it.
Cardinal rules.
Ooh. I like that better.
Ooh.
Yeah. I heard that in a TED Talk once.
Shout
Well,
out to TED Talks.
Thank you guys so much for sitting down with
Thank
us.
you
Do you have
for
any
having
last
us.
things you would like to tell the people before we sign off?
I saw Matt eat a baby diaper once.
I was not expecting that at all.
Me neither.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold up.
He's not. He's
Is
not.
that a true statement?
Just drop
I
that.
don't know. He's not denying
Oh my god. Wait, is that true?
That I ate a baby diaper? Is that even possible? Like,
Sure.
it. Yeah, well, a fork and knife.
Yeah, it was like
It was on a plate.
it's like a cordon bleu.
Well,
It kind of looked good, honestly.
It was I ordered Home Chef. Have you guys heard of that? It's the meal delivery, and it must have been a prank.
That's a great.
Because when I opened the box, it wasn't what I ordered.
What?
Home Chef. You know, it's like
Pay
meal
for it,
delivery
though.
service.
did you garnish it with baby powder? Was it
That's
like a powdered
yeah,
donut?
that's all I had.
Oh my god, I gotta
Ending
stop.
on a high note, as always.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else out there, this has been Unmastered. We'll talk to you next week.
Much love.